But yeah, anyway, no more fun. We're not allowed to talk about fun things anymore. We're here to talk about Overwatch. I will not be engaging in the Persona collab that's going on. I've not played Persona 5 yet. The skins look kind of good though, not gonna lie. If you're a fan of Persona, I could see this being your thing. This is the new character and they got a Joker skin. It looks pretty good. I don't know. Looks pretty good. All I will say, to get the whole bundle, it's 6,900 of insert Overwatch credits here. You guys want to see how much that is? So that's £50. That's £50. So if you want to have the complete Persona collection, you have to fork out 50 quid, which is fucking ludicrous. So that's even more in dollars. Like numerically, it's not $50. It's more. How many Robux can you get for that? Honestly, I'm not sure. I genuinely couldn't tell you. The Battle Pass though, the Battle Pass is under 10 quid. So I will forever, and that lasts a season usually. So Battle Pass wise, I'm usually a little bit more inclined to do that. I have also got a problem with this game. I keep coming back to it after issues. But it's fine. It's an unhealthy relationship I have with Overwatch. But no, it's chill. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. It is a bit of a comfort game for me, weirdly. I know some people absolutely detest that fact, but I don't know. It's a good yapping game. It's a good yap. It allows me to yap. Good. It's good. But yeah. So, me and J Boogie the other day, we played the I don't want to say it's the beta, it's like the early alpha. Is it an alpha? Oh no, it is open beta. The open beta, I can't even speak. The open beta for Fellowship. Actually kind of cool. It's like an MMO PvE kind of style game. You do some like dungeon raids and stuff like that, and it's sort of like it's mainly focused on the raids, but it's not using the how do I put it? It's like WoW if you remove the open world element and the questing and only had the raids primarily. At least that's the only bit that I've played of it so far. It's actually kind of good. Oh fuck, we're mid game. All right, time to absolutely carry. Are you ready? Fucking ate those words, didn't I? Fucking ate. Wow, great game. And that's it for the Overwatch stream. There we go. We did it. We did it. We won the game. It's good. Yep. Yep. Fun. Fun. But yeah, no, that game was really good. Roll credits. That's it. Directed by. Who would direct this? Who would direct the straight to DVD Dave movie? You know what I mean? And who would you cast as Dave? Me. Okay, Just Kill directed it. And who would you cast? Also Just Kill as Dave? Also me, yeah. To be fair, you've got the soundboard of me. If people don't know what we're talking about, Just Kill, when we were playing Four Swords Adventures, just he like Thanos accumulated Infinity Stones in the Avengers movies. Just Kill like accumulated all of my one-liners that I say on a frequent basis. And he fucking stole my identity. I didn't even need to speak anymore. It was great. I had a great time. I said amazing at least 5 times. I also said Spondrelix quite a lot as well. It's good. Again, out of context, insanity. Go watch the Four Swords playthrough. It was fun. We didn't finish it, but I can safely say all 4 of us had a great time. It was a lot of fun. I had a really good time playing Four Swords. But yeah, Dave Claymation movie. You know what? If Aardman turned around and were like, "Let's turn your monotone little soul and life into a thing," I'd be like, "Yeah, alright." It'd be very boring though. You'd be like, wake up, eat porridge, have tea, sit at computer and work while watching YouTube. Do some VOD up. I'm not queuing, am I? Do some VOD uploads. play Blood Bowl and Overwatch and cry. Stream and fail to go to sleep. Actually sounds quite depressing when I've pictured out like that. That's there. Anyway. Wow. No, what I actually do is I parade around at 2 AM singing "This Is Halloween." But you know what, Tim Burton? Oh my god, Tim Burton doing something like that and making it like creepy but kind of silly. Yeah, I'd be down. I'd be down with that. This is Halloween. But yeah. Oh, speaking of Halloween, we should probably talk about what's coming up as we're yapping. So Halloween, we've got some stuff coming up. For people that might have missed the post about it on Discord, I'm going to be doing a trick or treat wheel that you can spin for channel points. Essentially, there'll be good things. Basically, we'll do an initial spin to see if it's a trick or a treat. And then there'll be 2 separate wheels for tricks and treats. And I have to sort of abide by it. So, again, if people want to give me ideas for what we could do for that, I'm very open to them. Go put them in the Discord. I think there's it's either called Halloween Craptacular 2025 or Halloween 2025. It's one of the two. If people want to give any suggestions, put them in there, please. The good or bad things. I can assure you that some of the really, really short forfeit games are going to be options on there. So things that are like 4 hours tops will be featured on like the trick list, even not the God forbid the treat list. Sorry, I started tryharding then. I apologize. Super Mario Bros. 1 replay. Oh no. That's the trauma. Is that purely so I then have to not beat it properly again, and then I have to activate something on the forfeit list? I see what you're doing there. That's good. You get double bang for your bug. You read that like German. Thank you. I guess. Is Germa still retired? I've got to admit, I've sort of tuned out of that sort of spin with Germa stuff since he announced that he was like coming away for a bit. I know he still does streams every now and then. Man, he's so fucking funny. I love him to death. Everything that man does is funny. Honestly, yeah, he's. You know what? If he hasn't already, I bet he's playing that fucking that water park game. That's popular, water park simulator. That feels like a very, based on what I've seen him play, that feels like a very German game. I feel like that would also be something funny that we should play at some point too, but I do not have the funds for it right now. This is so sad. I wish I was better at Widow. That's so sad. People wondering, by the way, Dave, why do you play Mystery Heroes if you're only good at 2 people? Well, there's this weird feeling I get from this game mode where it's like, if you kill someone that's a really, really good, like, Widowmaker or Hanzo, you know that they're not going to come back as Widowmaker or Hanzo again. Does that make sense? It's like, so in this mode, when you die, you change hero. It's a bit like, I know there's like a Call of Duty game mode where like when you get a kill with a certain gun, you then change like, your gun permanently, right, till you get another kill or something. This is like a weird, fucked up version of that. Yeah, I don't know. It also gives me a good chance to play everyone, because otherwise I would just default to Junkrat and RPing as the crazy Australian man. So sad. Oh, he did already play it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Mario 1 replay could be kind of funny. That's actually not a bad idea. Weirdly, that's not a terrible suggestion. Horror game. Well, we're already going to be doing some horror games and stuff anyway. Or backcapping, Pog. Is the soldiers telling people to heal when we've not got a healer? That's huge brain. That's massive. The brain on this boy. Huge. I'm being hacked, help. I've fallen and I cannot get up. So sad. Wow, I respect the res that— oh fuck, never mind. Sorry, Mercy. Oof. Yeah, I don't think we got this. I think I'll be surprised if we have this. But yeah. But yeah, in terms of other things for Halloween though, so if people are wondering where Inscription went, it's not gone. We haven't finished it. We finished one run, but I've been told that there's at least 2 or 3 to do. I know nothing more than that. But there's a few more runs we have to beat first until we finish it. So off the back of that, do more runs and puzzles. Yeah. So we'll be coming back to that during Halloween, just because I think it's kind of on theme. It's a little bit creepy, you know what I mean? It kind of fits the memo a tiny bit. So that's fine. And the Undertale Genocide run, I nearly said Genesis run, and then I pictured Phil Collins as Sans, and I regretted everything. I nearly said the Phil Collins Genocide run. I need help. Why do I keep thinking of Phil Collins? What's happened? Why has this happened? Anyway. The Undertale Genocide run will be making a very light appearance during it as well. I will not be pushing for Undertale too much during Halloween, but I think I might do the odd stream here and there just to get it kicked off. Because we beat the Pacifist run the other day, and Undertale's great, so yeah. So yeah, and then we're also very close to finishing Baldur's Gate 3. Like, actually for real this time. And the game after that has yet to be determined. So if people want to get a certain game to the top of the Mahusive Games list, I suggest people start voting, because otherwise it's going to be Persona 3 or Fallout 4. I think they're the 2 things that are at the top at the moment. So yeah, stay tuned. And I'm thinking for the big games as well, it might be fun to have somebody co-host it long term. Somebody that's like got an interest in the game. So for example, if Persona 3 wins, my friend Joel loves that game, so Joel will be playing it with me all the way through. Fallout 4, I will find someone that likes Fallout 4 to join me all the way through. Who knows, maybe it'll be Joel again, I know he likes that game. Or Ali, or someone like that. So yeah, the long, big game playthroughs, I think, purely for pacing and for immediate help on some things that might be a bit more complicated, it might be good to have somebody sitting in just to help me in like a call or something. So wait and see. What I'm saying is Dave needs a mentor and a wiki available, and emotional support for when he gets bullied for making the wrong choices, but that's fine. That's fine. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good, man. But yeah, for medium games and short games, I'll probably still just stick to being me. But I want to try and like experiment a little bit more with ideas and content and stuff going forward. You know, I really don't like the word content. I need to stop calling it content. content feels like I've got like the fucking content valve, and whenever I need the hit new video, I pull on I turn the content valve and content sludge pours out of it. It gives that kind of energy. I don't vibe with it. Do you ever start saying something and then you look back and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I think that all I have done for the last 5 years is document me doing that. And that's horrifying. Like, if I ever went back to therapy, I need to sort of give them an idea of what they're working with. I'm like, don't worry, you don't need to meet me ahead of time. Just here's like several hundred hours worth of me yapping. I also talked with myself. Not dialogue, just out loud thinking. Yeah, I sometimes do that for sure. With like out loud thinking I do sometimes. It's like, where did I leave my keys? And it's like, okay. What do I do next? I'm dead. Man, I'm sucking ass. Just to be clear to anyone that's made it this far in and is wondering, is he good at Overwatch? No. Fuck no. I play this game because I'm a fucking... I don't know. I'm bored. TY my team noob. Excellent. I'm never gonna sleep after that. Well. TY my team noob. So sad. So sad. But yeah, I've definitely hit the point now in games where I fully tune other people out. Where I will read chat, and the only times I'll ever have to mute it is like if they're just yelling profanity or spamming. To me, that is just like, yeah, that's just kind of distracting. But if it's people like calling out other people, like, why you not play game the way I expect you to? I'm just like, yeah, it's funny, innit? It's funny. I don't know. I never personally. At one point in my life, I was very, very attached to the idea of being competitive in games like this. And I look back on it now, it's so funny. Like, I could not give a fuck. It's so funny. Like, I used to play League very briefly, and I played Dota for a bit. And I played Smite. Honestly, I've had dabbled with all of the MOBAs a tiny bit. Like, the tiniest bit. And yeah, some of them kind of slap, and I will not say for a minute that like Dota or League are bad games. It is just very much the people can be so toxic. It is so like, it puts you off so much as a new player. So from that perspective alone, I very rarely turn around and be like, yeah, go play fucking League or something, you know what I mean? My main line was say easy. Yeah. Again, that's the sort of thing that would tilt me though. Like back in the day when I was playing Overwatch competitively, that was the sort of thing where I was like, when I say, just to be clear, so when I say competitively, I'm not talking I was in a fucking league or anything. Like, I mean, I played to get my golden weapon for the end of the season, and I got my rank. I played my like 10 games, and that was it. Oh, the question mark is key. I see. Easy? Question mark? It could, maybe? Just a crumb of it being easy? Oof. Yeah. Oh, me asking them, is it easy? I see. It's like in response sort of thing. Is it easy? Is it? Wow. How do you play this character? I will also say as well, I'm so like... The last character I started to try and learn briefly was Venture. And Venture came out, I want to say like... a while ago now. But yeah. That's true. You know what? That's a good card to bring out in any situation. I agree with that. That's a good that's a good thing just to roll out. It's the contingency plan. We're actually about to win. It's crazy. We're about to win in 1 round. But yeah. I don't know, like, some games I have never felt the need to be competitive though, and like TF2, weirdly, despite the fact I've played it so much, I never felt that attached to it competitively. I don't think, you know, obviously I'm not saying you have to be brain dead to play TF2, but like I feel like there's so many random things in play in TF2 compared to a game like this maybe or something else where a lot of that just doesn't really fucking matter. I don't know, I just feel like it just works a bit differently, right? It's more arcadey, yeah, exactly. It's a lot more arcadey. What other ones were there? Another one, like, I kind of get the side of things with the WoW, because I used to play WoW a bit. And I understand why people are, like, super touchy about doing raids in a certain way, and divvying up loot, and min-maxing, and whatever they need to, right? I totally get it. But when you let it tear, like, a guild apart, that to me is crazy. I don't know, like... I don't know, that, again, I think I just don't like the notion of like people you're meant to be working with tearing into each other. I think that's the thing that I've ultimately grown to really hate. But yeah, I don't know, like I realized that after raiding for a bit in WoW, I was a bit like, actually, this isn't for me. And now I really just don't play a lot of I don't really play in guilds anymore. That's kind of it. Daniel, we're sorry your whole family died, but if you don't come and raid with us, we'll have to kick you out of the guild. Literally. I'm not saying stuff like that verbatim happens. Come here. Alright. But yeah. Oh my god, okay, speaking of verbatim, I have a very tragic Dave story to tell everyone. I want this to be an indicator for how smooth-brained I am. This might also indicate why I've played as much TF2 as I have. Me and Jess were talking, and I say verbatim a lot. There are weird like Dave terms that come up every now and then. I'll end up using them a lot for no reason, and then I'll completely forget they exist. And this will happen on loop, right? I have like a cycle. Verbatim is one of them. Now, I never realized this until recently. Verbatim is one word. I'll explain my workings. Hear me out. I thought, because I've never seen verbatim written down, it was forbatim. So I want to apologise. I want to use this slot on the stream now to say, if you've ever heard me say forbatim on stream and thought, what the fuck did he just say? Or he must have just said verbatim slightly weirdly. No, you weren't insane. The man did just say forbatim. I'm stupid. That's all I can say. Again, it's one of those things where I just never saw it written down, so it's for me it was just like I was like, oh, I say that wrong, don't I? And Jess was like, I didn't know how to break it to you. She sat me down. She was like, "Yeah, this is you're doing that wrong. Bon apple, bone apple tea, literally. Bon ape tit. It has that kind of vibe, you know." But yeah, apparently Jess noticed ages ago, and she she was like, she kept forgetting to tell me, and then she just one day I think I said it, and she was like, "Yeah, I hate to break it to you, you've been doing that one wrong, bozo." Oh, we won? Did they not cap? What the fuck? How did we win? Did they not cap? Funny. What is it the kids say? C9? Smile? I know my lingo. My Duolingo. But yeah. Anyway, so that was good. That was a nice thing to realise. There's nothing quite reassuring than, or nothing more reassuring than learning that you've been doing something your whole life wrong for 20. I mean, I've not known the word for that long, but like 26 years in to learn that is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm sure there are other ones as well, but like, yeah, that one's rough. That one's rough. Oh dear. Let's go play 6v6 for a bit. Which is the old game mode, because it became 5v5 with Overwatch 2. A change that a lot of people don't actually like. But they proceed to go with it anyway. It be what it be. It's a living. It's a living. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, so these skins are kind of nice. They're kind of alright. They're kind of alright. I feel like some will sell more than others for reasons. I'm just gonna leave this here for a moment. Yeah. But, you know, I think real talk, the Genji skin's kinda good. I don't know, I don't know anything about Persona 5, not gonna lie. I'm very, very blind with this one. All I know is that Yoka has a gun and he summons Personae. Personae. That's gonna fucking trigger people. He summons Persona or something. I am thou and thou is they. Isn't that what he says? And that's how you summon a Persona? It's something like that. For context, my frame of reference for Joker is he was a Smash Bros character. And it's like Smash Bros ultimate character, and that's it. That's all I know. Oh my god, it's him. It's Persona. John Persona. I love that guy. Persona. You know what? That's funny as well. Persona. Huh? But yeah, no. But yeah, Persona would be a fun thing if we do end up playing Persona. We have played a Persona game before on the channel. We played Persona 4. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I give it like a solid 9 out of 10, probably. I enjoyed it 9 out of 10. I didn't sound that enthusiastic about that 9 out of 10, did I? It's actually very good. It's very good. As an introductory game, I enjoyed it a lot. But I've been told that I might like 3 and 5 better, so we'll wait and see. But it's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. 9 out of 10, it's okay. I was thinking of doing that for the Dave scale, for us figuring out what game gets what. I was thinking of just making them all very mundane answers. And like 10 out of 10 is it passes. Or something like that, you know what I mean? Like nothing, it's all just very vague. And like the bad ones are like, I was not amused. Man, I forgot how much I like playing the funny rat man. The funny rat man's iconic. Until they have a Pharah, that's when he's less iconic. Oh, we're going through the world, that's nice. Oh, and someone left, excellent. Who was that? Was that our tank? That might have been our tank. Excellent. Alright, well, we keep going for a bit. If we get rolled, we change. Simple as. Hate Pharah. Love Junkrat. Simple as. That's so sad. That's so sad. Alright, I'm gonna change over to... What do we need? We only have one support. We do. Alright, I'm gonna go Mercy. I'm gonna go play Medic. I've started saying simple as part of my everyday life. I do that a lot too, actually. I think the thing is, like, even though it's like a... Because it comes from that meme, right? It's that love dogs. Actually, I can't remember what the original meme was, that being said. But it's like love something, hate something else, simple as. I don't know where it originated from, but it's simple as is just I don't know, there's something about it in there. Oh, I don't want to try rezzing Pharah there, that's too much. That's tragic. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's so sad. So sad. Right, break, that's brave. That was brave. Yeah, she's still alive though, that's fine. But yeah, I need to think about what other things we do though. Would people be down to do another Dead by Daylight this year? Jessica, I don't know if you... I know that you've got a slightly busier schedule, but if time allows, would you want to be part of the Dead by Daylight thing again this year? We'll try and get like a similar... We can do at least one, hell yeah. I feel like that's like a nice little thing to come back to. We'll figure it out, yeah, we'll figure it out. My people will talk to your people, it'll be fine. We'll sort something out. Ah, fuck. Uh oh, I'm definitely fucked now. Well, that was good. Yeah. Pharah, what's the game plan? Okay, there might not have been one. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I need to think about what other things. Scream Fortress will probably come back, which is the TF2 Halloween update. I think me and Pedro might do that. So that'll be cute. That'll be chill. What else is there? Ooh. We might do, I don't know, I feel like Junkenstein's Revenge in Overwatch 2 just isn't all that anymore. Like, the Halloween updates in this game just haven't been quite as, like... They just haven't quite as... They haven't hit as hard. They're not as good. Why am I rezzing a widow? Fucking hell, this is a mess. That's so funny. Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, we found the better team. It's fine. It's all good. But yeah. Alright, we've got to hold for 4 minutes, so we'll be fine. Right, Farah, calm. Calm. But yeah. But yeah, I'll continue to have a little think about what we're doing. Just to reconfirm what we're doing, by the way, game-wise, we're doing... I've already forgotten the name of the bad game. Is it Michigan Road to Hell or something like that? It's something like that. I can't quite remember the full title. It's something like that. That's gonna be the forfeit game. Oh yeah, the archipelago would be a great shout, Caleb. How you doing? Caleb, we don't talk. I definitely wasn't in a call with Caleb earlier. Not at all. That's so sad. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. But yeah, what else is there? You're just chilling? Hell yeah. Yeah, that could be really cool. Caleb, are there any games that are like more spook themed on the list that would be a good like that were on that that list? For anyone wondering what we're talking about, Caleb showed me a thing the other day where you sort of like contribute to each other's game progress by finding items from each other's games while playing two very different games. So, for example, in Mario 64, you can find a Dark Souls. Correct me if I'm wrong, Caleb. I might be getting it wrong. You can find a Dark Souls item for your friend in Mario 64, and then they then get it. So it's not Mario finds a fucking like blunderbuss or some shit or a sword. He finds it in his game, and then your friend gets it in Dark Souls, and you sort of like hook up your games to the same thing. That sort of thing works. But we'll think of something. I'm not sure like what's spooky though. There's got to be something that meets the mark. Is like Amnesia, for example? It's a game like Amnesia out there that would do it. I feel like we'd have to do it with horror games. You know what I mean? I feel like if we did it, that would be the good way to go. Supposedly someone made a Choo-Choo Charles one. Oh, fucking hell. As someone with arachnophobia, I think I'd actually die. What I'd love... Okay, Caleb, if we do that, I think I have to play Choo-Choo Charles, and I want you to play a really, really peaceful game. And we're gonna have your... If you're okay with it, we'll have your cam in the top corner, playing like a really, really happy, like, N64 game, or whatever's slightly nicer. And then it keeps cutting back to me having a shit time. Have two POVs, yeah. Every now and then when things get intense, we cut to the happy POV where, oh, this is nice. This is fun. And it just cuts back to me fucking screaming. That's the sort of thing that would be perfect for that. Here's the full list, thank you. We'll have a little look-see after this game. But yeah, that's a great shout actually. I think we should do something like that. Caleb, would you want to join? This goes out to all VIPs, by the way. If anybody wants to join or is interested in Dead by Daylight as well, we'll probably be running that again this year, because we did it last year and people seem to like it, so we'll do that again this year for sure. For sure.
To me if they try anything, okay? Attackers incoming. Defend
Oof. Big oof. Got Q mystery here. I think I did. I don't think I would have picked Sombra off my. Look at this Torbjorn skin. That's a fucking skin. That's the sort of thing I'd have. But yeah. But yeah, anyway, I'll continue to have a little think though. And again, if anybody has any suggestions for the Halloween streams, please feel free to put them in the Discord, in the Halloween channel. And then, actually, I love that I use these streams, the yapping streams, to do all my stream admin. It's great. Caleb, Jingle Jam's coming up. Now, me and Caleb have been watching Jingle Jam for donkeys, but I'm going to be taking part again this year. Caleb, if there's anything you want to be part of ahead of time, like, obviously I'm happy to play a collection game with you, but if there's anything you want to be a part of, then obviously I'm more than happy for us to line something up as well, because I know that you enjoy being part of it too. It's always for a great cause. It's good. It's good tough. Good tough. It's good stuff. I can't speak. But yeah, no, Jingle Jam's great. It's a charity organisation that helps like a handful of charities each year. And the incentive is that if you donate, usually the incentive is like, obviously you're supporting these amazing charities. But if you donate £35 or more, I think it is last year, you get this like really cool bundle and collection of games. Last year they had some really good ones. And yeah, it works in the same way as Humble Bundle, basically, except it's on Tiltify instead. But yeah, it's really cool. It's good stuff. And then yeah, I'm going to be doing my own fundraising page this year as well, like I was last year, so it's going to be good. Nothing comes to mind at this time. Yeah, playing some of the collection games, since I'll probably be getting into. Hell yeah. Excellent. Well, if you see anything that like stands out to you, let me know and I'll save that one for something we can do together. I'll be done. Let's go. We got double Torb. Just when you thought one Torb wasn't enough. Double Torb. Torbjorn, my beloved. But yeah. Is anybody looking forward to anything? I've realised that I kind of peaked in the summer in terms of like things to enjoy and like look forward to. I haven't really got a lot going on. The new Gorillaz album comes out March next year. Game-wise, I'm not really waiting for much other than the new part of Final Fantasy VII Remake, like the final part. And even then, I don't know how long that's going to be. Oh yeah, Tom would... Okay, I take that back. Tom would actually life. That's a good shout, actually. Pokemon mainly. Is that the Legends EA? Oh, Caleb, what are your thoughts on the fucking Animal Crossing Pokemon game that got announced, by the way? That looks so weird. Oh yeah, Bloodlines 2 is coming out. Like, it's coming out very soon, right? Wait, are you gonna get it day one, Jusko? Is that a day one? The Ditto one? Yeah, the Ditto one. I would hope so, hell yeah. I'm gonna be playing 100%, hell yeah. It does seem a bit weird, the Ditto thing. Yeah, I agree. It is a little bit odd. what Massive Attack song will be Bloodlines 2's ripoff. It's gonna be Lately by on the Blue Lines. I'm calling it now. Dom 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 dom. That's one of the first bass lines I learned because it's very basic. my early bass lines that I learned were the Feel Good Inc. one, Lately by Massive Attack. I learned Shadow Play by Joy Division. And what else did I learn? I think I attempted to learn. I mean, I learned Another One Bites the Dust. That's a very easy one. But I also learned. Oh no, I tried to learn Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand. That was like, I remember that one was weirdly hard. But I think looking back at it now, I'm actually, I think I was still learning the. I was learning the like how to sort of articulate your hands at that point. I was very, very new when I tried learning that one. Oh yeah, Smoke on the Water, that's another one. I don't like the song very much. Is that bad? Is it bad that I don't like Smoke on the Water? I think I tried that one once. I was like, this is kind of easy, but I probably won't play this again. I do play bass, yeah. Again, I will say I do not play it consistently enough to say I'm very good at it. I pick it up for a bit, and then I'll put it down for a little bit. It's very casual. I will not say I'm good, but I know little bits and pieces. I cannot read music either. I'm a filthy tab learner. And then I play by ear after that. So like everything, I try and learn things by listening to it. Like listening to the music and then trying to figure out what sounds about right, which I know is not the best way, but it's yeah. You should learn the bassline to Emerald Cities. I don't know if I know the Emerald City zone from Sonic 2. I you know what? I recognize it 100%. I would definitely recognize it, but off the top of my head, I can't picture it. Oh, did I get lucky there? I sure did. How did you never reveal this one? I've had a bass for 10 years. Never really done much besides just jamming random notes with my drummer friend. Hell yeah. I mean, that's kind of it though, right? Because I had a friend growing up that was learning guitar. That's also sort of the reason I picked up bass at the time. Actually, I have a really sad reason for why I picked up the bass. So, before I started learning bass, I learned ukulele. And in my head I was like, this has 4 strings, bass has 4 strings. I'm gonna be the 4-string instrument guy. I don't need 6 strings. I don't need that. The reason I attempted to try and learn ukulele for a bit was for my Duke of Edinburgh, which is like an award you get here. It's something you get sent to you by the Duke of Edinburgh, who was Philip, who's now dead. You basically end up having to go on like an expedition that you chart out yourself and like go on a hike for a few days, and successfully meet whatever goal you're trying to do. And then on top of that, you have to volunteer for 18 months. You have to do a sport that's documented for 12 months or something. I can't quite remember what all of the time frames are. You're challenged with learning a new skill, doing a sport, volunteering, and my skill initially was going to be learning the ukulele, but I gave up on it because I can't remember why I stopped playing it. But I think I also hit the age where I was like, this might not be very cool. So I was also like, I'd rather learn bass guitar. So yeah, I went on to do that. And then yeah, I played 2000s music very poorly for a while. Yeah. I also really wanted to be the bassist from Gorillaz. That's my actual deep lore. That's my actual deep pool. I told myself if I started to rot a little bit and go a bit green, I've already kind of got the hair to be Murdoch. I think I could be Murdoch very easily. Oh, I need to break my nose as well. That's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I had this weird fixation of like, he's cool. I want to be like a cartoon character. I was far too old to be doing this, by the way. Far too old. But yeah. It's almost another grading scheme thing that you can use to impress employees. Exactly. It sort of shows it like you've got some good like problem solving and teamwork skills more than anything. It's a way of saying I committed to something for X amount of time in like a professional manner to the point where several people signed you off on something, because you can't just get signed off by the same person for the same thing. You've got to get signed off by like several different people to say that you did it. So I don't know, as Caleb said, it's sort of just like it's like a thing of like, yeah, I don't know, again, it helps you seem a bit more employable, right? It's one of those things. But yeah, but going back to what JBookie was saying about jamming, like, honestly, that's kind of another reason why I liked it a lot, because like, I wasn't taking it super seriously when I first started, but just sort of getting like some good rhythm down and trying to figure out like where to come in, and in my case it was how to complement a guitar, but JBoogie, in your case, it's drum and bass, which is another beast in and of itself, in a good way. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, there goes Junkrat. Alright, we're kind of tearing up, Peace be upon you. But yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what other very early bass lines I tried to learn as well. Oh, I tried to learn the, there's a bit in Blue Monday, because so Joy Division, when the lead singer of Joy Division died, the bands that were Joy Division were like, well, fuck, what do we do now? And that's the remnants of Joy Division went on to become New Order. And yeah. The fucking bass line in that is meant to mimic the sort of like tension notes and bass that you'd hear in like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and like all of those old westerns, right? And that like don't that sort of thing. That's the that sort of shit was the shit I like to learn. But yeah, I've got to admit I haven't played it in a hot minute. I should go back. I keep saying to Jess like I need to go back, start playing a little bit of bass again. It's about finding the time these days. I hate to sound like an Oldman, a Gary Oldman, but I've struggled to find the time, you know. We doing it? Did we do a win? Oh, we did a win. Let's go. I've watched There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood. Henry Day-Lewis knocked it out of the park. Not gonna lie, I've not seen it. What's the vibe? What's the verdict? I'm glad it sounds like you enjoyed it, but what's the TLDR, if you can give it? Maybe it's too spoiler heavy. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. I loved it. Don't watch it. They're my favorite kind of reviews, where it's like, it was amazing, but it will hurt you. So don't. Do not. Do not even conceive the idea. Wow. I'm also at the point in Overwatch now where I own a lot of these, so I get nothing out of loot boxes. It's so sad. It's so sad. I wish I didn't see it. Noted. Noted, it's one of those. It's one of those. Do I want to go back to 6v6? Not gonna lie, Mystery Heroes is the right level of chaos for me yapping. I feel I relate to this more. It's the way my brain just darts from one topic to another. I feel like, yeah, you know, I was gonna get really arty-farty with it then. I decided not to. I decided not to make it a Hideo Kojima. I decided against it. Oh yeah, the list. Thank you, Caleb. Sorry. You're right. I said I did that ages ago. My bad. This is what I mean. I can't have one consistent thought, clearly. Alright. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, we're gonna cut to this. Alright, zoom and enhance. Why is... Right, we're gonna zoom and enhance, everyone. Zoom and enhance. I want you to look at the game I've got highlighted. Now you might be thinking, Dave, how do you know about this game? You might be thinking, how does he know? YouTube has played the shit out of this one, and I kind of wish I didn't know. But fair. Fair. It's there. It's an option. At least we know. That's fine. Don't starve. You know what? Don't starve might be kind of fun. Is don't starve? Is it just don't starve, or is it don't starve together? I assume it. Oh, I'm actually blind. What am I talking? I'm actually blind. Why am I like this? It literally says I'm actually stupid. Why do you guys put up with me? Honestly, why do you guys put up with me? I cannot read. I actually can't. It's impossible. Oh god, Choo Choo Charles is there. I'm surprised that one's not on the 18+ version of this. It's not all NSFW games, but like violent ones. I see, got ya. Oh, okay, real talk though. Caleb, I don't know if you own Kingdom Hearts, but think about how funny it would be if I'm playing Choo Choo Charles, and then it just cuts to you sitting there and vibing with Donald and Goofy. You know what I mean? You're just having a chit chat with the keyblade. That'd be so funny. That'd be so good. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of what game would work well. But also based on what games I actually own. I think that's the biggest thing. Deep Rock Galactic could be kind of funny, but I feel like it should be something that's scary, you know what I mean? I think that would work better. Well, Luigi's Mansion's on here. We played Luigi's Mansion last year, but if people don't mind seeing it again... Some of these I have no idea how they'd work. I'm pretty sure League is on it. Could you imagine? You're like hooked up to somebody else's like character on League, and you're in Ape Escape, and the other guy in comms with you is like, please find an item, please, 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 I'm dying in bot, and you're just running around in Ape Escape trying to fucking net a bunch of like apes. That'd be so funny. Plastic Placid Duck Simulator could be a fun one. Or Plate Up would be really funny as well, actually. That'd be quite good. Power Wash Simulator. I knew Isaac's on here. Damn, the list is oh, these are all unstable, I see. Is there anything that's like calling out to you, Caleb? I guess it's the point, because if there's a game you definitely would want to play, then I'm happy to sort of think of what to play on my end. Yeah, that's fair. It's likely to have some issues, I see. What does APW, sorry, AP World only mean? Is that like a way it's distributed or something, or like a set program? Interesting. Right, got ya. Okay, well, we have some options. I don't own Choo Choo Charles, but I think that would be funny. Getting over it would be kind of funny as well. What items do you get in getting over it? Oh no, it's your achievements, isn't it? Pretty sure you said some of them were. The core verified worlds, I see, got ya. Yeah. Anyway, we'll have a little chat, Caleb. We'll have a little chat. We'll see what works, because I'd be very, very intrigued to give that a go. I'd be very, very intrigued. Ooh. I might have accidentally started editing a sheet that I didn't think I had access to edit. Uh-oh. That's not good. But yeah, we can have a discussion about it. Either way, I'd just be down to try it out with you regardless, to be honest. So even if we can't hit the Halloween theme, it's always something we can build up to, right? I think that's an alternative. But yeah, no, I'd be down. I'd be very down. Not gonna lie, I find this splash screen a bit jarring. Like, I don't mind this so much. It's these characters where it's like, it's cut at a weird angle. I don't know. I kind of expect it to be perfectly down the middle when it's like this, you know what I mean? But no, it's kind of not. It's interesting. It doesn't look too bad though. They've done it pretty well. But yeah, I am kind of warming to the idea of the Luigi's Mansion, maybe. The more I think about it, the more I think the Luigi's Mansion might be a fun one. But again, we'll have to look into how that works. But yeah. People really vote in Circuit Royale over Route 66. Hey. Hey, I got a gun. I'm Cassidy. Fastest gun in the West or something. I'm Matthew Mercer. And I punch tables. I'm here all week, Matt Mercer. Did anybody hear about how crazy the new... I don't know if many people follow the Critical Role stuff. I've got to admit, I've not followed any of Critical Role outside of like Vox Machina, the animated show. But the new campaign seems fucking nuts. It's meant to be like, is it 12 or more of them? Maybe more than that. People playing. But they're gonna start off as being a really big party, and then they're gonna split it into 3 like separate mini campaigns. Have 3 ongoing arcs. It's very, very ambitious. Yeah, campaign 4 is gonna be, that's it. Campaign 4 is the new one, right? Oh, and it's 3 different D&D styles. That's interesting. Is one of them gonna be... I always get this wrong. Is it Daggerfall or Daggerheart? Which one's an Elder Scrolls game and which one's their version of D&D? What the fuck is this mode? Fifth edition, Daggerheart and another. It might be the Legend of Adventurous D&D style. Oh yeah, I've heard that's is it the Crooked Moon or something like that? Yeah. Adventurous is great though. I will say I can never sit down and watch a full Adventurous campaign, but the shorts are very funny. That's kind of my general stance on Adventurous. I'm sure that the campaigns are really good once they get going, but I can never quite get into like the full cut. But it works itself very well into like what's it called, like shorts content. It's one of those. It's one of those. I think it's a super RP heavy one, got ya. Sometimes I kind of like those a bit more, to be honest, with D&D. Like, I don't know, for me, mechanics, sometimes I can take it or leave it. I think sometimes for me it's more interesting when it's like it's a complex narrative, or like it's a nice narrative, over it being like I need to tactically figure out if my pinky toe means that I cannot take an extra step because of weight distribution. I don't know, I'm just coming up with something really stupid off the top of my head, right? But like, sometimes for me, I just want to play a silly character, and I sometimes have this big old blanket of I have to take the mechanics seriously, so I can't fully RP into that. But I understand people on the flip side that love a good like mechanic heavy game. Like that kind of is the game to them, right? I tried watching a full campaign, but it's literally like an 8-hour VOD, where 5 hours they hadn't had any combat, and it was all just loads of RP and NPCs. Yeah, I think the thing with that as well is it's like some of the RP is actually worth it, and some of it is just very, very, very filler content. But again, I think it's kind of finding a middle ground really, because like you also just wanna feel invested in your characters, but you also don't want to make something that's like not engaging, especially if you're in their kind of instance where it's like they specialize a lot in short form content, right? So I guess you kind of have to have these moments that are a little bit more like, yeah, I'm not trying to say it's like forced, but it's one of these things where you are a little bit more reliant on some of that. But that being said, they're all very funny people with Evantress stuff. It's good. I will say the animations kill me. Like the animations are definitely part of what sells that. Shit. Damn, that was hard. It was interesting, but it gets a little tedious for me, just because the RP isn't really split up by combat, which is fine. It's always a lot of fun. They do riff off each other very well. I agree with that. They're very quick-witted. I kind of like it being broken up with other things in combat. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, I think the perfect perfect like campaign is definitely broken up by good RP bit, puzzle, and then followed by combat or more RP, and then combat or another puzzle. You know what I mean? I feel like it's got to be a good mix of things for sure. I feel like that's the thing. That is the thing. I know I was saying that I don't mind, I prefer things that are more RP heavy, but I do want a bit of game as well. I think that's the thing. But yeah. Hey Jamie, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. And thank you for popping in. I hope you're doing well. Hope all is good. It's going alright. It's going alright. We're vibing, we're playing some Overwatch, we're getting some Battle Pass stuff out the way. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling, we're yapping. I'm opening all of my earned loot boxes as well. Wow, great unboxing. All of these are duplicates. Very, very, very invigorating. I love this. I just spent 8 hours trying to fix some electrical gremlins on my mate's car. I'm very tired. I'm about to watch Fair. What have you been up to? What have I been up to? That's a great question. Oh, Jamie, I started to put things onto TikTok finally. I mentioned this earlier. And the first thing I put up is a clip from us playing Peak together. You, me, J Boogie, and Flawberry. So, that's up. And it's on YouTube as well. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know how frequently I'm going to do them, I should say. But I'm going to try and commit to doing a couple here and there. Maybe a couple a week. Maybe a couple more than that, I don't know. it did hurt a little bit signing up to TikTok, I won't lie. But I don't know. I think the thing I was saying this earlier, the thing that stung me the most about that is how tight they are with what you can and can't say. So I had to with the YouTube upload version, I could literally upload it straight from Twitch where I've clipped it, and it is just a reel that was automatically there, done. That's it. I just had to add a description and like a title. Everything else is already done for me. Great. TikTok, I was talking about this earlier, so I think this might have been cut though from this video, so I'll talk about it again. I got immediately flagged for profanity in my video, and I ended up having to manually go into an editing software and censor it. But I also kind of like the idea of watermarking it a tiny bit, so I think I might manually edit them going forward anyway. But yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those things. I also, another thing I was saying is, it really puts into perspective how much I swear. Because like, sometimes I'm like, oh wow, okay, I'm very glad that, I don't know, I'm very fortunate that I don't have to rein it in too much in what I do on a day-to-day basis, but my god, if I did, it is like, yeah, I don't know, it's eye-opening in that, it's a little bit eye-opening. Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of disgusting. I haven't bothered scrolling because I'm aware that it's just full of all of that crap, JB. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I didn't even think you swear that much. I think it's just, I will occasionally throw like a word in there that just doesn't need to be there. I think I might be overanalyzing it, to be fair, but I'll watch certain things as back and I'll end up saying an additional fuck or shit or bugger. Yeah. Oh, you didn't, Jamie? Is it finally done? You're finally good to go? After several months of on and off car trouble. It's not a year, is it? I feel like, weirdly, it's not been a year, surely. I had to get a motor from Australia, but it worked. I mean, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I got another puncture. Damn, I mean, I think your car is just trying to be like, listen, I want attention. Your car is actually like Herbie, and it's trying to communicate with you, or Brum. Again, apologies to anyone who's not from the UK. Brum and... Oh no, actually, Herbie is a more globally known thing, isn't it? That's like a Disney thing. But Brum is a very UK thing. Wait, is Brum... No, sorry, is Herbie Disney? I actually can't remember. I think it is. I have a feeling it is Disney, but I could be wrong. It could be Disney. I listened to the Brum theme recently. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, so I had this weird, like, what's it called where you have, like, is it the Mandela effect, where you think something happened, but it's completely different to how you remember it? Or is it, does the Mandela effect thing only apply when it's like a mass thing where tons of people believe that it also happened, but it didn't? I can never remember which one it is. But I had a thing where it was like, Make Way for Brum was like in the theme song, and then I realized, wait, no, I was like, it was Make Way for Brum, right? And I ended up looking it up, and I was like, wait, that's the Noddy theme song. What the fuck am I talking about? That was Noddy. Also, again, apologies to the Americans and everyone else in chat. You might not know what Noddy is. But again, I don't think it counts as Mandela effect if it's just you. I think that's just that's a defect at that point. Alright, no worries. TY did. Popped into my head. See wanted to check it out. Yeah, fair play, man. Fair play. Yeah, it's called Brum because he's set in Bowie. I learnt that from Ranger, actually, I think a bit ago. I don't think I knew that until more recently. I think my very simple mind thought it was just Brum because cargo Brum. You know what I mean? But that's a very good play on words that I hadn't even thought of. Oof. Alright. I mean, we capped though. Yeah, there's all sorts of things like that though. I wonder if they're ever gonna bring back, like, any of those, like, kids programs from, like, way back then. Because I feel like every now and then you get, like, a reboot of something. Like, you got the Magic Roundabout in, like, the 2000s very briefly, and you got, like, the Clangers and stuff. Again, I feel, is the Magic Roundabout more universal? I keep in my head trying to tell myself, right, what's just a UK thing and what's, like, a global thing. But yeah, I wonder what we'll do, like a something that comes back around, and that. Well, the Magic Roundabout's French. It could be. I don't know actually. I actually don't know. It could be. Has anyone watched Here We Go? Is Here We Go the thing with the lady and the dog, and she has an airplane, like a little plane? Or is that Come On and Fly or whatever it's called? I always forget. That's Come On Outside. Okay, never mind. Mona the Vampire comes to my brain every so often. I occasionally get Little Robots because that was something that, and Bob. I'm amazed Bob the Builder hasn't come back again, because I know Bob the Builder came back a bit ago, and every person was annoyed that it wasn't how they remembered it, because you know how people are, and wanting the same shit over and over again. But Bob the Builder's definitely one of the... Has Bill and Ben come back? I actually don't know. Alright, no worries, Jamie. Have a good one, buddy. Take care. And congrats on getting your car fixed, dude. That's great news. Oh, Rosie and Jim. Yeah, they were kind of terrifying though, right? Rosie and Jim was kind of terrifying. Not as terrifying as the lion from Teletubbies, but it's up there for me. That lady is the voice of the Tower Woman in Trapped. I don't think I've seen Trapped, but that's great. That feels like a very crazy genre shift based on what you've just said. Tilly, Tom, and Tiny. Yeah, there's all sorts of shit. I'm trying to remember now. Little Robots. You know what? I'm mainly about Little Robots. I remember the theme song. The theme song was a bop. Oh, and the Rubber Dubbers. That was the other one. Damn, there's so many. Okay, this is very, very UK kids TV centric discussion today. There's not a quiz at the end. Don't worry. But yeah, it's yeah, the Rubber Dubbers. That was another one. Shit. Got stunned. I could have rebound. Yeah, what other shit did I watch as a kid? I mean, obviously I watched stuff like Pokemon and SpongeBob. I was saying to my friend Johnny the other day, if you boiled down my childhood probably into 3 things, it was like Pokemon, SpongeBob, and The Simpsons. I was watching The Simpsons far too young, probably, but I liked it a lot. It's, yeah, SpongeBob, The Simpsons, and Pokemon, yeah, for certain, defined a good portion of my childhood. All of which are not the programs we've literally just talked about. But yeah, I don't know. Damn, chat's going wild. What's going on in chat? It's crazy. There's a lot of cryptids. I feel like TF2 has like strange cryptids. Overwatch has mean cryptids, you know what I mean? They all creep around. They're all ready to stab you in the back when you're not looking. Say something horrible about your plays. Weird times. Weird times. Strange time. But yeah. What else have I got going on at the moment? I've got we're doing like a Blood Bowl. Sorry, excuse me. We're doing like a Blood Bowl league at the moment. Off stream. So that's going well. I'm playing goblins, and goblins have illegal players that carry like weapons onto the pitch. So for the first like however many rounds, you can get away with hitting people with chainsaws and like a flail and bombs and shit. But as soon as somebody gets a touchdown or it's a turnover, so like round 1 ends, they get disqualified unless you have like a bribe on you, which is really funny. And even then the bribe can fail. But man, it's kind of funny playing something like that in a competition like that, because all of the other people that are playing teams that don't really have a gimmick. I absolutely adore anything that has a gimmick. I usually play halflings, or goblins probably up there now as a favorite as well. But yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny playing that. Is this changed? Is this different? Oh, it's not the same map. I thought that's not very well programmed, is it? Oh. Oof. Big oof. But yeah. I'll probably end up making this my last game as well. I feel like now is a pretty safe spot to be like, yeah, that's it. We'll call it there for now. He's excited for the new Smiling Friends. You know what? I haven't seen it yet. I still need to watch it. Like any of it. But I know it's very good. I know it's very good. I've seen a lot of clips from the first series, and I like it a lot. It's very internet humor. Yeah, it's. I think we talked about it a tiny bit before, but it's by a lot of the guys that worked on it are like ex-Newgrounds and like Flash animators of the era. Like, so, you know, like people from back in the 2000s and 2010s and stuff like that. That's kind of what a lot of them have gone on to be part of now, is that, which is really cool. You wouldn't show your nan, yeah. Yeah. It's very Adult Swim. Alright, no worries, Jamie. Take it easy. Have a good one. I'll probably have to pass. If you mean later today, I'm gonna head to bed shortly after this today. But I might be around tomorrow evening, maybe. Wait and see. Wait and see. I'll keep you posted. But yeah. Yeah, have a good one, dude. I'll catch you in a little bit. Have a good evening. That was an interesting ult. I think we've got this? Question mark? But yeah. No, it's been chill. It's been good. It's been good.
Spend every moment growing into who you truly are. Master, how do you maintain your tranquility amid endless battles?
I focus on my breathing.
But you don't breathe.
Indeed.
What are you looking at? What are you? You got okay. What are you?
They're off their mark. Let's keep them that way.
Oof. Big Sag. Yeah. Some things in this game, it's really weird. Like, sometimes I'll play games in Overwatch where I'm like, this is exactly how it felt back in the day. And then other times I'm like, what has Overwatch become? This game is very different now. It's so strange seeing how it's like evolved and changed. It's very different. Alright, we're good. We're good. But yeah, this game's kind of weird because, like, there are some games like TF2 I can go back to and it's still like, oh yeah, it still feels like TF2, even though it's been however long and it's still got updates and maps coming out. This one, it genuinely feels like two very different games. I don't know if that's because of the whatever engine changes they made or what, but something is like ever so slightly different, and I can't put my finger on it. And this is without, you know, the context of, you know, they've changed the the amount of people that play and on like a team and stuff like that. Fucking hell.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key. Fate is in my grasp.
And there goes one. Oh shit. Oh, way too cocky then. It's cool whenever I see somebody actually having the brick skin for Bastion though. That's nice. That was like a promo thing you could get in Overwatch 1. It's always like funky to see it sort of come back, or other people using it. Because in my head I'm like, was it that limited time? And just to be clear, you didn't have to buy anything Lego to get it. You just sort of got like there's like a window at which you had to sort of play Overwatch, and if you played enough of it, then you got skins. And they did this a few times with a few different things. I would deal with Farah, but she is literally my counter, so you guys go deal with her. Okay, thanks, bye. Uh-oh.
If you're in it with me, you're in it for life.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that Farah kind of ruined us actually. No one was able to kill it. That's crazy. Oof. Big oof. Was Bastion on point but didn't do it anything? Huh?
Leave your broken world behind.
I carry my burdens alone.
Interesting.
Here we go again. Shields up.
I'm sensing an angry cryptid. I'm sensing one. In the name of Scorpion MK.
Don't make this harder.
I wonder what game they like and what character they like to play based on that. Could be anything. Could be anything.
This is our last chance. We have to fight.
Enough of it.
Right, we're going in. Also, I have very quickly run out of topics, hence why I'm a bit quieter. I think I'm just conscious that I want to end on a win, you know? That's it. We were talking about it earlier. Try Hard Dave has returned. Got a whole whopping 2 seconds.
Hostile mark.
Alright, we got this. Oh. Oof. That was rough. We nearly had it.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world. Online. Thanks, love. Register at your service.
Right.
Big pride. Enemy target. Have we been here before? Much better.
Hey, let's go. That was pretty good. Pretty chuffed with that. That was pretty good. Gee. Damn. How could they? They only put the 1G. That's insane. Right, well, I think that's going to be a good point for me to wrap up today, guys. But thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, this is going to be the last week of us prepping and getting ready for Halloween stuff. Tomorrow we're going to continue Baldur's Gate 3. And on Wednesday we're going to play Thief Simulator, as I didn't even mention that. We're going to be doing that as a little one-off. That's going to be the next simulator seminar, which I think I'm going to try and keep simulator games as one-offs, and I'll do them as just a sporadic thing we do every now and then, maybe once or twice a month. But yeah, we'll try and keep that in the loop semi-frequently going forward as well. But yeah, other than that, we'll be back with Baldur's Gate again on Thursday, I think I've said. And then, what else is happening? What else is happening? I think that's it for now, but I might also have Friday potentially available. And I might also have Saturday available. So, again, we will wait and see what comes our way. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Listen to me yap. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, J Boogie. Thank you, Justkill. Thank you, anybody else that's popped by and lurked as well. I appreciate you being here. Gamers, thank you so much for the follow. I'm so sorry I missed that, but if you're still here, thank you very much. And yeah, that's going to be it from me, but thank you. I'll be back again tomorrow with some Baldur's Gate. Have a good evening. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.